You've got a great idea for a video. It's not a be-all, end-all type of video. Nothing as grand or as important as that. But it is a video that you need. Maybe it's something that answers a question your customers are asking over and over again, or maybe it's something that's going to help move the ball forward a bit on the sales front, something along those lines. So you write a script and you set up your equipment. You find a few spare minutes in the afternoon and you start recording. 3 hours later, you're still at it and you're frustrated. You're thinking, it's only supposed to be a 90-second video, but nothing has gone right. On your first attempt, you kept flubbing your lines. On your second attempt, your dog walked into the shot just before you got to the end of your script. You review your work after the third attempt, which you felt pretty good about, only to find that your shirt collar is up. In fact, every time you check your work, you notice something else that's just not right. It gets so bad that when you review the later clips, you can clearly see that you've begun to slump down in your chair out of sheer frustration. Well, there are 1,000 things that can go wrong and often do when you're recording by yourself. The good news, however, is that there are things you can do to make things go more smoothly. Here are 3 of those things. First, prepare thoroughly. Are you happy with your script? Make sure you are before you begin shooting. Maybe run it past a couple of colleagues to make sure that there are no glaring errors. Is your equipment ready to go, and do you actually know how to use it? The only thing worse than running out of battery in the middle of your shoot is realizing that you don't really know how that new teleprompter works after all. How's your set? Is everything in the frame neat and tidy? You should also anticipate and eliminate distractions. Do the kids know they should be quiet? Is the ringer on your mobile phone turned off? More videos are ruined by ringers on mobile phones than any other cause, I think. All of this should be squared away before you start shooting. The second thing you can do, number 2, is to rehearse. Even if you are using a teleprompter, it's good to read your script aloud in that tempo several times before shooting. Even carefully crafted scripts can sound unnatural when they're read aloud. This is especially true if someone else is writing your scripts. Rehearsing will also help familiarize you with the proper inflections called for by the text, like raising your voice slightly at the end of a question or speaking emphatically when making an important point. Another benefit of rehearsing is that it will probably bring to light any serious problems with a script. There's nothing worse than realizing after you shot your video that you forgot to make that third point that you promised to make at the beginning of your script. You might have heard the old story of the tourist who asks, "How do I get to Carnegie Hall?" Well, the answer is, and always has been, practice, baby, practice. Whether you have Carnegie Hall ambitions or not, practice is key to success in solo video production. The final thing you can do is have another person with you for the shoot. Now, it helps if that person knows their way around a video set, but even just having an extra pair of eyes and ears around can save you a lot of time and help improve the quality of your video. A second person will notice if your collar is up, or if your hair needs attention. They'll know when the camera is or isn't recording. Including that person in your rehearsal will also help, at that stage of the process. The more familiar they are with the script, the more likely they'll be able to spot inconsistency issues and recommend changes. Now, I should say that I record all these videos by myself. The scripts I use are very straightforward, and I always have someone read them over before I start shooting. I use the same set and equipment every time, so they don't really change that much in between shoots, so I can be pretty sure that things are going to be fairly consistent. Even though I do sometimes use my set for other purposes other than shooting the video, what the audience sees remains relatively the same. Finally, I've been shooting my own videos for years, and I'm confident in my ability to shoot simple videos like this accurately and quickly. But once things become even the slightest bit complicated, I pull in a director to help me shoot the video. Similarly, all of our client shoots are conducted by a live director. It's one of the unique features of our solution, and it allows us to shoot effectively and efficiently with fewer errors and less client frustration. Our directors are able to provide guidance, both technical and creative, and come up with solutions to problems on the fly. Very helpful. The value of having someone help you with your production, even if they're not a trained director, is incredibly important. So even if your director is just a friend or a family member, they can be a big help to you in getting your production over the finish line quickly and effectively. Of everything discussed in this video, having a director work with you during your shoot will do more to improve the quality and efficiency of your shoot than anything else. So in closing, remember to prepare thoroughly, rehearse your lines, and fix any problems with your script, and finally bring in a second set of eyes and ears to help you with your shoot, or hire somebody like us. You'll be happy you did. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it, and be sure to leave your thoughts on the matter in the comments section below. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'll see you next time.